This is my week 2 video blog for Rudolf Laban. This week, the first thing we did was do a warm up again with the kinesphere and super zoning, but this time we had to add in the five dynamics of Laban's structure: the impulse, impact, swing, rebound, continuous. Impact, impulse, swing, rebound, continuous. Yep. Yeah, so we had to do that. This helped me understand them properly. Like, as last week I wasn't quite sure as what they all meant, but as we were walking around, we had to Katie asked, when you're walking naturally, what would that be in the Laban dynamic? I would say that's a continuous, because you're walking naturally, you're doing the same thing constantly. You're continually, you don't change, you're just continuously what you go, and then it's continuous. So doing that, so we warmed up, and then again we did the finding a partner, and then the group thing. We then recapped on last week. So 3 new things I learned last week. Well, the first one was kinesphere and super zoning. Second was listening. You don't always have to talk to work as a team. Just listen to your surroundings and the way the other person is moving, and focus and concentrate. The third was the 5 things that can happen, mainly via Laban dynamics, the impulse, impact, etc., etc. So how would I apply them to performance? Well, the dynamics I can apply to any performance. Rudolf Laban's dynamics, I can, for instance, when I'm acting and I've got action in there, I'm moving. So there's different ways I can move. I can sit down in an impulse. I could sit down with an impact. I could rebound when I sit down. It all depends. I'd need on my character, really, because if my character's a bit nervous when he's sitting down, if he's a bit apprehensive, he'd do that in maybe an impulse or a continuous, just continuously slowing. No, probably an impulse. So he's start, and then he's slowly sitting down, like looking around. Also, if, say, I'm going to touch a hot pan, I don't realise it's hot, I touch it, a rebound off because it's hot. It's a rebound. It's a movement. It's a rebound. That's dynamic. And there's loads of ways I could use it. We then had to choose 5 movements. 5 movements. Some movements, there were freeze movements. They weren't continuous. And we then got together, and with a partner, I was with Joseph, and we had to put our movements together. But between each pose or stance or freeze, we had to change into the next one using a dynamic, so either an impulse, impact, swing, rebound, or a continuous sort of flow thing. Which I enjoyed that. We had to think, and we had to creatively transition each phrase, as I'm going to call them, and you had to think about it. But then, so I'll show you a video on that.